Like, no joke, it smells so bad in here I can taste it through the respirator.
There was a dead cat in here. It must have.
Wow. What's up, everybody? So here we have a hoarder house, and this is supposed to be one of the worst ones I've ever seen. We got Jacob here, and tell him your YouTube channel.
My YouTube channel is Millionaire Mafia, Millionaire with an H.
We'll link it down below, and he just bought this house for $50,000.
Just over.
Okay, so they're gonna fix and flip it, but you got to see what's inside because it's gonna be wild. And this is going to be an adventure because you've seen me do real estate on this channel. You've seen me do a lot of things. I got my hazmat gear on because he said it's that bad. Supposedly there's dead cats in here. There's all kinds of weird stuff.
Snakes.
Snakes. We're going to walk through it. We got a novice guy over here. This is your first time, right?
Yes, sir.
This is his first time and he's going in with us.
Trying to scare me.
Let's do this. All right, I got a mask up. You got the door open? Let's do this. Gotta get my gloves on.
The masks don't help with the smell, just so you're aware. So.
Holy smokes, what is that?
Not sure.
What is that?
It's an ugly marine.
What is that? Holy smokes.
There are holes in the floor.
Ooh, dang. This is when you gotta have the seal. You gotta have a seal check with this mask. Woo.
I smell those mothballs too. Just wait, it gets.
All right, you first.
Okay.
I'm not trying to die in here.
This is brutal.
All right, well, that's the living room. This is you probably like that over there, the kitchen and the formal dining room. Come on here, kid. Watch out for snakes.
I'll let you come on in here.
Wow. You came in some tennis shoes.
Yeah, you're gonna take some friends home with you.
Buddy.
You're gonna get a roach with you.
Yeah.
All right, so where are we at now?
This is the formal dining room. This wall is gonna be coming out, so this is gonna be all one big room. I know you can't really tell yet, but that's the kitchen. Over there, that's probably
wow.
Yeah, that was where I was standing the other day when I did that last video. Is on that pile. It goes uphill.
Yeah.
Holy smokes, man! So is that termites?
Oh yeah, definitely has termites. Had termites. You can see the runs up the walls. So this thing's going, as you can imagine, down to the studs, and then potentially beyond.
Oh, there's a roach. There's a roach. Have you seen any rats?
I had one crawled on my back the other day when I was back over there. I was recording, I was in the back room, and it just right down my back. I was
wow.
like, ah!
I would have been out of here,
Oh,
man.
dude, I about cried.
Wow.
Yeah. So
this house should have been like condemned.
yeah, 100%. 100%.
Take a lighter to this thing.
Yeah, well, that's what I was told. So actually, I got refused. I had a guy that came out here to do the junk out. He walked in here, was like, peace, and he walked out. He wouldn't do it. He's like, you need a bulldozer. And I was like, ah, man, no faith. So
this is by far one of the worst houses I've ever seen in my entire real estate career.
yeah, this is the worst, and I buy mobile home parks
Yeah.
for a living. So
this is worse than the trailer park.
oh yeah, yeah. So,
Man, the subfloor is definitely gone right there.
yeah, 100%.
Check out all the cat cans. The tidy cats.
Oh.
Wow. What about the bedrooms?
Alright, let's go back here. The bathroom, you're gonna love that one. Actually.
So did she live in here?
She did. She lives in her car now.
Wow.
So the hole there, where the snakes come in. So that's one bedroom here.
Jeez,
So they
whoa.
actually, this was piled up. They cleaned a lot of this out, actually.
Well, so this has already been kind of cleaned out.
Kind of cleaned out. She was grabbing the stuff that she wanted to keep that was in here.
Wow.
Oh, this. Well, I think that's here.
Oh, I think that's been-
Look at that. Look at that tub.
Whoa. That's the tub, y'all. That's the tub.
Look at her toothbrush.
Wow, look at the roach manure over there.
Yeah. This is probably the best bedroom.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow, at least you got some books over there.
Yeah. Encyclopedia Britannica.
National Geographic's up on the
Geo.
wall.
And here's where I had the. Here, this is where the rat crawled under. This is. Oh god. There was a dead cat in here. It must have
Wow.
got up and run away or something. I don't know.
A dead cat?
There was.
Something ate it.
Got some old VHS tapes over there.
It smells so bad in here.
Oh, it's. Well.
Like, no joke, it smells so bad in here I can taste it through the respirator.
Yeah, you taste this one.
Like, I totally did a suck and seal. What do they call it in the Marine Corps? When you go to the gas chamber?
Oh yeah, you just got a good seal. Good seal.
Yeah, we called it a suck and seal, or the suck and blow.
Yeah.
Because this is by far the worst house I've ever seen in my real estate career. And this is the clean area. Yeah. Holy smokes.
Like I say, I like a challenge.
You even got some wine or something over here.
Yeah.
Alright. Think we've seen enough.
I would agree. You get the idea.
Yeah, the subfloor is toast.
Oh yeah. Actually, this is probably the most solid spot. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing.
Had to check myself for fleas. Shit.
Yeah, just
Did you feel anything
before you
crawling
hop
on
in
you?
your vehicle,
Oh
do
man,
a check. You probably
Yeah.
got some buddies. I got any
that's
buddies?
awesome for sure.
Damn.
My wife's gonna kill me if I bring home fleas.
Don't bring home, please. All right, so that was a tour of the house. So what's your plan with this? Like, what's step one?
Well, I had planned on junking it, but I'm thinking about just throwing a match in there. And no, that's good. So yeah, so the first thing, right here is some dumpsters. We got
Yeah, we
two
got the dumpsters right here.
We're gonna start cleaning out first thing in the morning. That's the first step. Before we can even figure out what we need to do, we obviously know there's certain things, but before we can even get an idea, we gotta know what we're dealing with. So gut it out. That includes taking down any the drywall, all the walls, all the toilets, the cabinets, the sinks, everything comes out. The entire place comes out down to the studs, to include the subfloors and stuff like that. We got to see. You notice the termite stuff.
Yeah, lots of termites.
Yeah. So as far as we can tell, we actually did have a guy that was that's a building inspector come in. He got what he could do. Obviously, he couldn't get to a whole lot of the place, but it looked like the termite damage was not active.
Yeah.
So that we're just gonna have to take it out. Hopefully the structural stuff, the base plate and the rim plate and all that stuff is in good shape. We can take care of that. It just adds to the cost. And then roof's going off. I got these trees coming out this next week, trying to clear up the area. So those will be going. This is a monster.
Yeah, look at this one.
Tearing up the driveway down there too. You might not be able to see it so great, but. And then after that, we'll put all the structural stuff back together. You know, clean it out, put the flooring in, the subfloor, the joists, joists are going to have to go back in, obviously before the subfloor, and then it's a rehab. We put walls back in. We're probably going to take out that middle wall.
You're thinking probably $100 grand to flip this.
I'm hoping between 100 and I actually budgeted for 125. Jack's a realtor. He knows this market still, regardless of what anybody says, even with the rates going up a little bit, the market's on fire. And we're in the Pace zip code, which anybody from this area, these are like the best schools. You know,
yeah,
people,
this is where everybody's wanting to be over here.
Yeah, and we're right down the street. You know, so from one of the main roads that goes down the area. So we're thinking about 250 on the resale, the ARV. It's 1,222 square feet. So
and this is 3-2, 3-bedroom,
3-2.
2-bath.
Yep, 3-2.
Yeah. So definitely something. Somebody's going to be able to get a bank loan. You know, a W-2 employee, get into a house in this price range. It's a good looking house from the outside. It's got a carport, and one of the things about when you buy a property with a carport, you can always wall in a carport and make a lot of extra money. That's something we were just discussing. You know, let's say this is 150 square feet and this area is selling for, let's say, 200 a square foot. Do the math. There's easy money in just walling in carports. So, you know, sometimes you can even add a bathroom in there if you can get to the sewer and then the plumbing. So that's this house. That's his plan. Picked it up for about $50,000. Hopefully you'll make what after everything?
After closing, you know, realtor commissions, all those closing fees, holding and rehab costs, looking at about 40 to 50 grand.
Yeah, 50 grand. Gonna take on what, 2-3 months?
Yeah, should be about 2 months to do the project, about another month from, you know, contract to close. So.
Sweet. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. This is how to buy a house for $50,000 and make $50,000. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Go follow his channel. Give him some love. Spam his comment section. Tell him Yak sent him. So I'll see you guys later.